Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to kind of pop on here and say hey and give some sort of my own personal quarantine thoughts, tips, an update, if you will, during this really crazy weird time. So how have you all been doing with this whole pandemic situation? Obviously everybody is affected by this in one way or another. Some people's situations look a lot different than others. Right now, how we're dealing, I am now teaching from home, which is its own learning curve. You know, it's very sudden and abrupt, so there's been a lot of trying to figure out how to do that and what have you. My husband's now working from home. My kids are with us now like full time pretty much. And yeah, so for us it's funny, like we have more time some parts of the day, but not as much time in other ways, because again, when you have kids, as you can imagine, like you're probably like doing work with them or whatever. But yeah, it's been an adjustment for sure. I don't really go out too much to begin with. I'm not really one of those people that's like always going out and doing something. Like I'm quite happy being at home. Just now we have more people around us. So the way I've been coping with the situation, like, you know, I'm really grateful that my husband and I are both able to work from home. I've never had that experience before where I had to work from home. So it's been, you know, a little bit challenging at times, but it's been also neat to have that perspective on working from home because, again, I've never had that opportunity. So basically looking at things from an opportunity standpoint as opposed to the things you can't do, like looking at the things that you can do has been really helpful for me. So that's been kind of, I don't want to say fun, but like it's been kind of interesting and neat to see a different way to do things and learning new ways of doing things and learning new systems to teach has been really cool. In general, I think trying to learn something new during this strange time is a really great way to take advantage of the situation. And I love looking stuff up on the internet all the time, and I've had more chances to do that than ever because I'm here so much now. So that's been cool. And I've had more time to spend with my family. My daughter, you know, during the school year, my mom would watch her and she would stay at my mom's house most of the week. So now we get to have her back full time and adjust to being that family of four together all the time, for better or for worse. That's been kind of cool. So I think trying to see things from an opportunity standpoint, even though it's rough, I know sometimes it's hard to look at things that way. It's probably for your own good and everyone's own good to try to not live in this place of hopelessness, even though it feels pretty dang hopeless sometimes. Also, I'd say take everything a minute at a time, an hour at a time, check in with yourself and your feelings. One really good train of thought, I guess, with law of attraction is using your emotions as a GPS guide for what to do. And, you know, I don't really get upset with myself if I'm not feeling 100% all day, every day. You can't feel 100% all day, every day, or, you know, every single day of the week. You just do the best that you can. If you're feeling kind of crappy, it's all right. You know what I mean? Like, you just kind of have to let it happen, feel your feelings out. And if you're ready to do something to get yourself out of that state, go for it. Like, you know, try to find that one thing that will lift you up a little bit or get you to the next level of happiness or whatever. Just slowly move up that ladder because it is a weird situation. Give yourself some grace, right? My other tip is trying to stay off social media as much as I can. I don't necessarily mean like staying off the internet or even like to not watch YouTube videos, because there's a lot of good stuff out there. But I find that social media like Facebook and Instagram, like, I don't know about you, but a lot of it's just really repetitive stuff and just really like, you know, and I get it because I like Facebook and stuff and like it's great to connect with other people. I'm not saying that. It's just like everything's related to COVID ID, like everything. So it's like, I need a break from it. I don't know about you guys. I need a break from all the COVID ID talk, whatever it is. So I just kind of have to exit the app completely and just do something else. All that programming, it's a lot of information and not a lot of it. I mean, some of it's positive, of course, but like a lot of it's just like kind of either really negative or just like do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, which, you know, I appreciate some information, but sometimes it's just like, all right, I know I'm staying home. Okay, like I get it. Yeah, limit maybe that kind of stuff if you can, if that stuff brings you down, obviously. Again, not all Facebook is bad. I'm not saying that. Not all Instagram is negative, but you know, if you want to break from all things coronavirus, it's probably your better option to stay off of those types of social media, if you know what I mean. And also forming a routine, or I know people have been saying like create a schedule, which I found that for us, like I know some people like thrive on like certain times to do things, which is totally cool. For us, like our routine kind of made itself. Like I said, my husband works from home, I'm working from home, and our kids are home with us, and you kind of have to roll with the punches a little bit. Like, okay, some things are set in stone, sort of, like their bedtime is 8 o'clock, period. Or like around 8 o'clock, but sorry, I had to readjust a little bit because ran out of space on my phone. But like I was saying, if I can remember what I was saying, be flexible with your scheduling. Sorry for the strange light. Jeez. Be flexible with yourself. If you do create a schedule for yourself and that works really well for you, that's awesome. But again, if you're somebody that maybe needs to roll with the punches a little bit more, and just, you know, especially if you have a family, you know, create that schedule, but be flexible with yourself, because every day is different. You don't know how you're going to be feeling every day during this whole craziness. So be flexible with yourself. Try your best. I know for me, I like love snacking, and it's so much easier to snack when you're not at work because everything's accessible. But it has helped for me to maintain some sort of healthy eating. I'm not extremely healthy. Like, don't get the wrong idea. I just like polished off like a Magnum ice cream, like a pint of it. And it's kind of hard because to eat fresh right now requires probably going out more often to get fresh food, which is a little bit hard because we're kind of told to not go out as often, and to stock up, which might not always be healthier foods because they're foods that are non-perishable. So I mean, maybe you can find some non-perishable foods that are really healthy. If you know of any great recipes, please share below. But yeah, try not to get sucked into tearing it up all day, every day. I'm not perfect about that. I've probably snacked more than I normally do because I'm still adjusting to living at home. But you know, if you must snack, maybe try adding some fruit in, stuff like that, that you will feel healthier with. And just food that makes you feel good, and not just temporarily, but like overall. Try your best. Again, we're all human beings, like please, like I'm not sitting here eating tofu and whatever all day. I'm eating like, you know, a lot of carbs and stuff, but I try to make sure that that is at least on some sort of schedule, so I'm not continually stuffing my face if I can help it. But yeah, and try to find opportunities to move again. Exercise and I are not always steady. Like I try to do a little bit more movement. I have found some YouTube videos that are a little bit different, like dance videos are really good. I like to mix up my workouts though if I do work out, because I feel like if I do the same thing, even if it's like a fun dance workout, I still kind of fall off. And it doesn't have to be a big deal. You don't have to like do a really regimented workout. Like even if you're taking a walk around your neighborhood, social distancing, of course, any movement is better than zero. So whatever you're able to do, that's awesome. Even if it's walking to your fridge, I don't care. I don't know. And connect with people. It's funny, like we're not around people physically, but the opportunity is there to like call somebody, text someone and check in. I've been doing a little bit more of that, checking in with some people more than I normally do. So that's been a cool opportunity as well. I'm an introvert at heart, so it's maybe a little bit easier for me to be indoors more so than other people. I know a lot of people thrive off of going outside, and it's really messing with them, this whole thing. And you know, I feel you on that, because even for me, I miss like the opportunity just to go out to a store, which I know I could, but I feel like you really shouldn't go out that much, and it's kind of frowned upon. And I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable going out because, like, you know, just lockdown stuff, you know. But yeah, please share down below your tips for staying sane during all this, and what have you been doing, because I'd love to hear from you all, and connect with you guys. Stay sane, guys. Hopefully you're having a great week and doing the best you can and thriving throughout this entire COVID-ID coronavirus pandemic. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.